Okay, and today I'm going to be starting a new game series. It is called Eden Eternal. The Reawakening is the subtitle under the name. I'm not really sure why it's there. Everyone just calls it Eden Eternal. And I'm starting this completely from the very beginning. In case you want to play, I will put the link to the game in the description. I will be on the server Diamond Channel 3. And here is the character creation screen. These are all the races. There are human, there's a Zumi, a Anura, an Urson, and a Halfkin. I am going to be a Halfkin, and no, I do not want to be male. I'm going to be female. This over here just shows like miscellaneous things that you can buy with real world money. I'm going to completely ignore that. And I am going to design it the way I want this. So I'm going to go with those eyes. Let me see, there we go. I think I actually like, let's look through here. I enjoyed this hair, it's actually quite adorable. I don't know why she has an earpiece though. There we go, that fixed the earpiece issue. I'm going to be a hunter, because I've always enjoyed being a hunter, to be honest. I think this just shows like some really awesome gear the hunter can have later on. These are all the classes. I can actually show you all the outfits right now. There's the there's the advanced warrior outfit, thief, hunter, cleric. I think the most advanced part are the weaponry, in all honesty. Magician. And just wait, let me fix all my settings real fast. I think I skipped over it. And it is right, there we go. There we go, and oh yeah, hair color. Pink, it's going to be pink. My character's name will be Caliora, if I can type right. There we go. Verify. And apparently that name is actually taken. Well then, it will not be Caliora. I'll figure out the name in a little bit. These are all the overall classes. This is the second stage of warrior. This is a knight. This is a martial artist, an engineer, a bard, an illusionist, and then there's Templar, blade dancer, ranger, shaman, and warlock. And then these are extra classes. I've not actually played any of these yet. This is a samurai, a sage, a dragon knight, a luminary, and a mimic. But like I said, I'm going to be a hunter. These are all my settings. Now I just have to think of a name, and I can't use Caliora. Well then, this should actually be interesting. That was the name I was expecting to use. It used to be my name on a different game. Somebody must have seen it and thought it looked cool. Oh well. Let me see. No, I'm not going to steal a name from an anime. But speaking of, if you notice the artwork design, this is very similar to anime design. It is actually an anime-based MMO. So, I like the name starting with Callie. So, now I just have to think of an ending. You know what, let's just see if this works. Caliera. And it actually works. So then, I actually don't know where oh, it's actually under my entire bar right here. There is the next button. And then select my initial heroic trait. So I am going to go with crack shot. That actually works very well for both magicians and hunters. So then hit finish, and then pick my initial class, which is a hunter, and that is the initial outfit. Here's the real initial starting outfits for everybody. There's warrior, magician, hunter, cleric, thief, and luminary. I am going to start off as a hunter. In this game, in this game you can actually change your class. That is permitted. I prefer not to do that because it gets really confusing for everybody, especially if you're in a dungeon and you're known as a certain class and you change it in the middle of a dungeon. So just input a character password. This is just useful in case or to prove that you actually are you and no one hacked your account, if you want to delete the character. So, let's see the title. We've all heard these sorts of legends. They are as old as the planet itself. Each race found a reason to brave the frothing sea. The masses arrived at the central continent, exhausted but triumphant, and started new lives. As time passed, the rising tensions from the power struggle between racial factions became ever more explosive. Tragedies and havoc became the norm. A shroud of suffering and misery descended upon this beautiful land. Suddenly, a squad of young heroes arrived. They commanded immense power and possessed wisdom that belied their age. Most importantly, they seemed to conjure a brand of magic that could expel evil and foster peace. They say these saviors were born of the blue crystal. And that they came to this world to help its citizens build a utopia. The ancient grimoire calls this collective the Eternal Guardians. Right now, at the most remote corner of the universe, in quaint Andrew Village, local miners have discovered a gleaming, enormous blue crystal. Could the legends be true? And right now I actually need to adjust a couple of settings. So I'm going to do that real quick. Confirm. The game. There we go. Settings are fixed. And actually, let me adjust the sound of the game. And now, let's do all this just to help realizing for everything. I don't really know what the outline does. Optimize, high. Let's see how well that works in the audio. Right there should be good. And then, let's see. This looks pretty good. That's just all the hotkeys and that's the GUIs. You can actually change the style, that's new. Rippling Ruby, oh my god, it's pink. No, too pink. How about a Heavenly Blue? If you guys are annoyed by this and want me to just go back to the green, or not the green, Iron Gray, let me know. Let me see the Visionary stuff. No. I'm going to go with Heavenly Blue. If you guys want me to go back to the gray, let me know in the comments. And yeah, Yeah, both my video recorder and my game crashed. But anyway, now we are back, and my settings have in fact been saved. So that's good. So let us begin just by accepting this quest just for now. And showing you the basic quest things. You know, it's like, this is all this. I'm not going to read all this out loud. It just gets tedious and boring and bores viewers as well. I have seen on Twitch where people have attempted to stream this, and it just got boring because they read the quest stuff. And so just confirm. Like, if you want to read it, just pause the video and read it. But I'm not reading this out loud. I'll read like the small storyline. Okay, and accept this quest. So before I go to this quest, some of these quests are basic, like run around and talk and stuff. I'm actually going to show you all of the GUIs to the best of my abilities at my current level. This is the chat GUI in, well, let's see. I'll just, top right hand corner is the map. Well, the mini map. Top left hand corner is your own character. Mine is Caliera. This and then the other character GUI is whoever your focus target is. These are two of your action bars. Right in the middle, on the bottom, and then the bottom left-hand corner is the character XP and then the class XP. There are two different experiences and two different levels, as you can see at the top right up here. And then right above that is the chat. There are different tabs which you can see. Sometimes if I get annoyed by it, I have actually I've just created a quiet chat. I guess it ended up saving on there from a previous account, linked with the overall area account. And the settings for that, I've literally made it to where nothing shows up except, you know, basic stuff. So it's like this chat doesn't even exist. Then you can talk normally, talk to the peers, to your party, your guild, the world, or buzz, you know, all that. And then the right here where it says use portal stone right here, this is all of your questing stuff. You can hide it. It's your basic quest tracker. You can hide it, you can make it show up, it'll tell you what you're doing. This shows you any quest that you haven't accepted yet. This enables the fact that it always has background or not. And then these are your character GUIs and things. You saw the main menu stuff with all these settings. This stands for channel, where you can switch your channels. I'm going to always be playing on channel 3 if you wish to join. The server is Diamond, and I will always be on this channel if you wish to join and find me. So confirm. Pet, you unlock that later on. I'll show you that then. This is the item mall, where you can go and spend real world money to get gems to buy stuff that has little to no effect. You know, this is the guild thing, where you can look for guilds, scroll through it, and apply to join a guild and find a guild town. All of this. This is your community. This shows your friends list. This is the search, where you can actually look for stuff for raids for running a dungeon. This is the couple thing. It is, the reason it's hidden is because I haven't accepted any dating requests, which can actually be sent in this game. I don't recommend accepting them. I mean, and you can actually look for a character, hit add, and like, for example, I might, you know, add Caliora, which was actually my character prior to this. See, it says, but someone has used the name previously, so it doesn't matter, according to them. And then you can actually block specific players as well. And then right down here, next to that, is the class. This, on this side, the scrolling, this is all of your different classes you can pick from. You can transform into each of them. There's a small cooldown time before transforming into each. I'm not going to bother doing that right now because you've already seen all of it, like all of these outfits and stuff, and such. This is your license knowledge. Until your class, which is this bar down here that shows your class, gets to level 2, you can't access any of this. I'll show you what this is once I'm at level 2. Class news, this shows all of the skills right here. This is all of your certificates down here that you get as you level up. These are your different outfits, which you get at different hunter levels, and you can change your outfits as well once you get to there. I'm probably not going to show you that for quite some time. These are your characteristics, your stats, description of your class is right up in the top. You are right next to the set outfit. And right here are the class skills, which will be used a lot. It shows how much money you have, what skills you have already. And then these that are green, as you level up, you can pay with money to upgrade them. And this is for the class specifically. As the class levels up, you can level these up. And then right here is your quest log. Basically, it describes the entire quest, you know, all the stuff that you already read. You can click these, and it will automatically take you to whoever you're supposed to go to. Like, it just took me to Captain Laz, and, you know, all of that. And then, actually, wait, let me see this. This is the Legend tab. I haven't actually looked at this yet. Oh, it shows, the legend of you. Actually, evidently, and Section 1, Awakening of the overall legend of the Eternal Guardians. And then, let me just get over here. Then this is the backpack, which I'm actually going to rearrange right now. This is a Blessed Crystal. Every 5 levels you can open it, and it gives you some more items, so I'll show you that once I get to level 5. And then these are the weapons right here. Like, see, these show separate items. All shows everything. Potions will have only the potions highlighted. See, all these went dim. Gear is showing only these weapons, which I need to organize. Because I'm a hunter, I have the bow equipped. If I were to be a thief or a warrior, I would have this sword equipped, which I'm going to move right down here in case I decide to change. Lumineer, I would have both of these equipped. They can dual wield. And a magician or cleric, I would have the mana gathering wand. And then I don't have anything set for town, so everything is dim on that. Special, I don't have anything set for that either. So that's all of it. It shows your fusion right here, which I'll show you later on. This basically allows you to create more things like a map, for example. This one allows you to make things stronger. I'll show you this one full or more fully later on. This shows the settings of your backpack. You can actually auto trash certain things. I'm not going to do any of that. I'd rather manually do it myself. This is the archive. I'm actually not sure what the archive is. So yeah, I can't access any of these right now. This is the arcane box. I haven't used that before, so I wouldn't know what this does. There have been many things new since, and that's special currency, which are all these things that you'd have to pay actual money for. And then last but not least is your character GUI. Now on the main page of the character GUI, it has your character right there in the main screen, your weapons, your gear upgrades and gear swaps. I've not used either of those, so I wouldn't know what they are. It's got your stats here, your attack attributes, magic resistances, and defense attributes. Right here, that is the special resistances to everything down here. This is the cloth armor right here, and these are dimmed because I'm not currently playing a character that wears cloth armor. I'm playing one that wears light armor, which is down here, and then heavy armor would be the warrior or the thief, and I believe this is the cleric and the magician. I think the light armor is for both the hunter and the luminary. Next is the titles. It basically lets you pick your titles. There's not really much to say about that. You unlock them as they go through. This is your fame for each of your villages. It shows regional, it shows general, and it shows special. I don't have anything except in Andrew. And then there are the achievements here. These I am not extremely familiar with because they have been added since the last time I played. And basically it shows a bunch of this stuff. Like, I guess it's similar to the achievements in World of Warcraft, but I wouldn't know for sure. So that would be all of this. The progress shows how many you've earned, and then how many conquests you've gotten, and all of that. So that is all of the GUIs, and that was actually kind of a pretty basic introduction to the game and explaining things. So I might actually, the video will be up at 5:30 EST. I might actually post 2 videos for today only, since this is really an introduction to the series, before I post an official video of the gameplay. So 2 videos might go up today, but from then on, every day I will post a video up at 5:30. So that is all for the introduction video about all of the GUIs and such. Like this, and I guess this up here shows your mail right there. Zoom in and out on the map. You can actually hide the visibility of other players on the map. This shows all of this stuff. I'm not exactly sure what most of this is. I don't usually deal with most of that. But that is, in all honesty, basic. What I can show you at the GUIs from, you know, as a beginning player. Aw, we're twins. Aw. Anyway, so that is all for this introduction video. And I will see you next time with some actual gameplay. So, if you wish to join, you know the server, you know the channel. If you wish to add me, you know my character's name. I will post a link to the download of this game of the official website as well in the description on the video. And remember, if you enjoyed this, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And then that will show that people are actually enjoying this, and then I will continue to post these videos. So, goodbye, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.